on Instagram as well. Pretty excited today. We have got, but we're back for Lyme Awareness Month here. Looking like I'm a little dark on Instagram, but we're going to have to go with it today. So welcome everybody. Dr. Tom here. Super excited to be chatting with you for another live during this Lyme Awareness Month, sharing all this information so that people can hopefully prevent tick bites. If they get a tick bite, that they can then get treated really quickly and prevent chronic infection. If they happen to have chronic infection, well, then we got to do something about it. So that's why we've got the Healing from Lyme Disease Summit coming up. And I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit about, it's going live tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. It's all free. And for anyone who, there's a couple tips and tricks I want to share with you for anybody who may be interested in purchasing the summit, because you can actually gift one to a friend or split it with a friend, which is awesome for lifetime access. But more importantly, I just want to share a little bit of where we're going and who's going to be there with us, because we're kicking off tomorrow, and then right towards the end, I'll share that little trick with you. But and Instagram folks, I'm going to be moving you guys around a little bit, because tomorrow we start off with Dr. Horowitz and Dr. Walls, some other amazing people for day one. And Dr. Richard Horowitz is one of my all-time favorite people. He's a mentor, a friend, a colleague, and the person who really helped me get started in the beginning and understanding all I know. And throughout the week, you're going to run into tomorrow even Dr. Joe Boriscano. Many of you know him from, he's one of the OGs in the Lyme world, and he's one of the guys who really made a difference for everybody. So I'm so happy to have him here. Dr. Nathan will be talking with us tomorrow, as will Dr. Elisa Song and Dr. Jill Christa, amongst millions of others. And so I'm really excited, because this is just a who's who of people who really are around and want to help us all out. So throughout the week, I'll be talking about other folks, but here we have Dr. Darren. I'll be talking to him on day 4. He's my co-host with this, and we've just got some really great people here. Dr. Scott, or Doctor. Hey, I just upgraded Scott Forsgren, the better health guy, to doctor, but we have a lot of great people. And then Sanjay Schweig is a great friend of mine, and he's actually done a lot of research with Dr. Zhang and Dr. Jacob Leone that have really helped us push our herbal understanding forward. So just a lot of really great people coming this week. And I just cannot wait to introduce you to all these people. One of the people I want to highlight here on day 5 is Alexis Chesney. Wrote a great book on preventing tick bites and telling you what herbs to use. I'm upgrading everybody today. Cynthia Thurlow's APRN, who's just an amazing person to talk about intermittent fasting and promoting autophagy along with hormone balance. So we're going to have a really good time. There's some crazy guy named Moorcroft there. So that'll be a good chat with Dr. Engels and myself. And then I sat down with Eric Gordon from Gordon Medical Group. Many of you may have know Wayne Anderson and Neil Nathan and a whole bunch of others who have worked with Eric for a really long time and really grew this whole field of chronic Lyme management. And then certainly Nafisa Parpia is in their practice now. Just a great conversation. Talked to Dr. Delaney from Columbia about pans and pandas. My buddy Christine Schaffner here and Kelly Kennedy, we're talking about love, we're talking about the tissues and lymphatics, just bioenergetics and conventional and botanical stuff. Ebony Cornish, who's a great friend of mine, she's on the iLads board and working with the Amen Clinic. And then we're talking with Phyllis Bedford. For many of you may not know, she and her husband Scott have created Limelight Foundation. They've funded over $8.5 million worth of people getting, 25 and under patients getting funding for diagnosis and treatment. So it's going to be a really great summit. And and also one last thing, so many great people here, but Tim Salati is from Global Lyme Alliance. And a lot of the times I'm talking about all these herbal things that we're working on and all these other things. Tim is one of the guys who's making the decisions to fund it or not. So it'll be a great time. And now for the quick trip here, when we get to the end of this here, you can actually buy if you choose and you would like to get lifetime access to this summit, you can actually buy one and get one free, gift it to someone else. So as you can see, it's only $67 to own it forever. Most importantly, it's free. So starting tomorrow, May 9th at 6 p.m., you'll get 24 hours access to day one. Then you'll get 24-hour day access to day two speakers. So all of this is free if you need it to be free. And I think that that's the beautiful thing, is if you do have the ability to afford to own this and you desire to have this access to all these great speakers forever, you can do that. Then you can gift it to someone else. But coming together as part of this community is what is allowing us to actually go out and be able to support other people getting this free. So thank you so much for your support if you're supporting us. But most importantly, I'm just really excited that we are able to get together and we're doing this Lyme Summit. It's been taken over a year planning. We've got something like 56 speakers and a few extra special guests. So every day, starting May 10th, we're going to go 5 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to go live for an hour with questions and answers. It'll be myself. Dr. Darren's got a little travel coming up, but he'll be here most days. And then we'll be doing some healing sessions at the end. And in fact, actually, probably the last 2/3 of it, because on the 17th, we're going to have a live Q&A for all of our participants in the registrants in the free summit. But then also every day, we're going to just check a little bit off that and make sure if you have any burning questions, we get those answered. And then also the beauty is we're going to be doing healing, and we're going to be sharing different meditations and breath work and different approaches. We have some special guests coming, folks who have trained with Wim Hof, including Dr. Miles Nichols. We've got Dr. Elena Villanueva, who's going to be coming, talking about the pain paradigm. And basically, this is a place where if you're having 7, 8, 9 out of 10 pain, you can do this practice, and many people bring their pain level down to a 1 or 2, and we're going to be teaching you the tricks of that during that piece. So, really excited to have all of you join us. And so just stay tuned. We're going to continue to drip out lots of really good information for the rest of Lyme Awareness Month. But the thing I wanted to share today is just a big thank you for helping us make this summit possible. If you know anyone who can benefit from learning more about Lyme and the prevention of Lyme, acute treatment, or how to get over chronic stuff, just send them the link. Just allow them to join us. Links in the description, or if you're on Instagram in my bio. And this is all free unless you want to own it forever. And then we're keeping it as cheap as possible. But thank you so very much for checking in. I'm really excited to see you at the event. Until next time, this is Dr. Tom. Have an amazing day.